Last time on part 1 of the series, we witnessed the absolute carnage that was the birth of Devilman, where Akira Fudo kind of just ripped through all these demons and literally tore off a bitch's titties and ate them. So, you know, what happens next, just find out today on part 2. So much fun. So one thing I didn't mention earlier in the last video, which I recapped, is that everything that happened there was broadcast to the entire world, which kind of caused the whole world to go into chaos because they knew demons existed now. And part of this was that little scene where Akira, Shadi, Miki, and her brother all get slaughtered by a mob. So that's not very fun. And then Akira's now in his feelings, and now he's depressed and shit. And then we meet Akira later on with his fellow, with his team of humans that also turn to devils. They're all called Devilmans, but Akira's the main Devilman, but they're also Devilmans. Actually, both of these are actually girls, but they're both females, but whatever. And then, but that's beyond the point, because then you get this group of other devils who show up, and they're like, join us or die. But then Akira just starts smiling like he's a super villain or some shit. And then everything around them seems to crumble, and then shortly after, we see the demon standing in front of a whole bunch of ruin where Devilman is nowhere to be seen. But then we see a figure who looks similar to Devilman, but once he steps out, we notice he looks pretty different. Because this guy, for some reason, has red skin and furry, like, furry design instead of the purple design that we saw before. And he just walks out of the smoke looking cold as hell, not gonna lie. And then we see that it's none other than Amon, the strongest warrior in hell, also known as the hero of hell, who basically just taken back over Akira's body. As before, it was Akira in control of Amon, but now it's the reverse. So all of these demons, as they recognize Amon, try to go in for an attack, as we all try to jump him. So we get straight into this battle where Amon simply smirks as he just runs straight into conflict as he lands a blow into one demon's head and straight up kills the dude. And then he just backhands the other demon into oblivion as he evades an attack from another demon as he jumps above him and just punches him from above, immediately killing him. Then you see him gracefully weave another attack, counterattacking him with an insta-kill kick. And then he kind of just backhands another demon like he's fodder. And Amon's just out here disrespecting these demons like it's fucking nothing. And then we see him dip as he flies above, seeing this one other demon as he just jumps on top of him, rips his wing off his back, and just dips as it just plummets to his demise. And the other demons are looking at him with pure fear in his eyes. We're like, oh hell no, what the fuck? We gotta get out of here, bruh. This crazy ass motherfucker is gonna kill us all. And then you got the zesty ass demon, who's just looking from afar as he looks at everything that's currently going on. And Amon then sees that there's a child stuck underneath all the ruin, like the debris, and this child's one of the fellow Devilman team with Akira, like I mentioned earlier. If this was Akira, he probably would have saved her, but this is not Akira, this is Amon, so Amon gonna do something completely different, and it's actually kind of fucking crazy, because he picks her up out of the rubble, and he just has her in the hand, and then like she immediately opens her eyes and just looks at him in pure terror, because, I mean, who wouldn't? He looks pretty scary, and then the other demons are just staring at him. But then we hear crunching noises coming from Amon as the other demons are just completely fucking shook. We then see blood dripping on the ground below as the zesty demon just smirks. We've even see the fucking hand of the girl drop on the ground, but then Amon just picks it back up. And then the other Devilman who is watching everything go down is staring in horror at what Amon is doing. And this, folks, is because Amon is literally fucking eating the child.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
This shit is fucking crazy. This OVA just keeps getting more fucked up. First it was Akira ripping off a bitch's boobs, and now he's fucking eating a child. Amon is just a fucking demon. He's just fucking evil as fuck. He might be one of the most evil motherfuckers in any anime I've ever seen. But then, you know, you got the other Devilman, Shadi, you know, currently stuck in the rubble trying to get out, and she's like, don't eat her, shit like that. But Amon hears this, and she just puts his snack down, and just pounces on top of her, looking menacing as fuck. And not gonna lie, it looked like he was about to dick her down on some real shit. I thought he was about to go crazy, dick her down on some gangster shit, like fucking Gojo. And now she didn't look ready for Amon, because to be honest, he was probably packing something crazy. Look how big. Okay, let me pause. But yeah, and like, look, he's getting on some freaky shit too, trying to choke her. Someone stop this man! But then before he can go to pound time on this bitch, he turns around and sees all the demons running away, and is like, nah, I ain't letting it happen. And so he spares the bitch and immediately starts dashing towards the demons, and then he kills them. And then the minions of his STS demon, the ones that are left, by the way, go to the glorious king, as he then kills them both for running away from a fight, because I guess that's just how some people be in animes. But then Amon just pulls up menacingly, as there's just these two left, and then the two of them just begin fighting as they're flying up in air, as the ST demon throws a whole bunch of projectiles at Amon, but destroys some buildings behind him. But as the ST demon is searching around for Amon, wondering where he is, a whole fucking train is just thrown by this motherfucker Amon, and just throws it towards the dude, just crashing into him. And then we see him getting up from getting the train thrown at him. He gets up, but he's holding his arm like he's Vegeta, and we all know when that shit happens, like when you see Vegeta just fucking holding his arm like this, you already know he lost the battle. So we already know this dude's lost. So then the demon starts flying towards Amon as he shot some projectiles towards him, which do cause Amon to slightly bleed. But that's really it. Then he makes impact with Amon and tries to punch him, but Amon simply just grabs both of his hands, and then we just see Amon laughing like a fucking supervillain again, and then he just forces the demon's arm to extend outwards, that just starts to break the hands of a demon, who shouts out in pain. He then headbutts the demon. He begins to fall to the ground as he attempts to attack Amon with his weird hair demon shape. And the hair was stabbing Amon's arm, causing him to bleed more, but that's really it. But then Amon simply just kicks the demon's leg, causing the demon to fall over, as Amon just finishes off by just punching a hole through his fucking stomach, as the demon just dies with his mouth wide open. And let me just say, I know this demon is a throat goat.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Okay. Get out! Get out!
With this mouth wide open like that. Okay, let me pause again, because this is really just getting down bad with the shit I've been saying so far. I've had to say pause quite a bit of times in this video. But anyways, we then see within the mind of Akira, who's currently not in control right now. He's just kind of somewhere probably deep within the recesses of his mind, because Amon kind of took control of his body again. And we see Akira with Miki looking at the sunset, thinking, because he's thinking about being with her and how she died and how he loves her and how like he's sad, shit like that. But that's where we'll end off for today's video. I plan to cover the rest of this OVA in part 3 of the video, where Akira and Amon actually fight. So that's pretty cool. And hopefully that video will come out within the next week, but I can't make any promises. So I don't know. But anyways, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, comment, like, all the shit like that. Not gonna lie, this was a really down bad fucking video. But yeah, make sure you do all these things. Remember, Amon's a booty warrior. He might take your booty. He's a booty demon. So with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.